Welcome to Foxify's Build for Success series by FoxEcom. Today, we're going to use Foxify Smart Page Builder to create a converting About Us page, inspired by Wild Fork, one of the largest online store for meat and seafood items. Wild Fork's About Us page tells the whole story of the brand, including their mission, value, processes, and recipes. Through this About Us page, customers can understand their values and story, which encourages them to believe in the brand and become their customers. You can have the same converting About Us page, like Wild Fork, in minutes by using Foxify Page Builder. Now, let's dive in. Create a page template. Give it a name and select the page layout. Now, it's time to customize our page. Before we start creating the first section for our template, let's preview the expected result from the page we're inspired by. Now, go back to Foxify and set up a similar section. This section consists of two elements, image and heading. First, let's add an image element to our section. We'll select an image and do some basic adjustments to customize its size and spacing. Next is the heading element. Find and add heading. Customizing the remaining content, color, font style will be extremely simple and fast with Foxify. And that's all the steps you need to take to complete this first section. Let's move on to the second section of today's template and preview how it's set up on the Wild Fork website. First, adjust the container width for this section to 900px to achieve a similar design. Starting with the text of the section, we always encourage users to use stack to be able to represent adjacent sections. Stack element can easily help you manage the blocks inside and the space between them. With this stack element, we will use it to contain two text blocks inside. Continue editing the style for the content and we are ready to move on to the next part. For this part, use Foxify's advanced elements and select a 3-column layout. To display the image and heading in each column, use the stack element to contain these two components. Next, simply select the image and update the heading. Pay close attention to the settings within each element, ensuring everything is configured correctly. This attention to detail will help your section achieve the best visual effect. After ensuring the first column is set up correctly, duplicate it to create the remaining columns. Then, replace the images and heading text in each duplicated column to complete the overall look and feel. Before moving on to the final section, let's take a look back at the two sections we set up at the beginning of the video tutorial.
A theme is like the backbone of your store, defining its overall look, feel, and functions. We proudly introduce you Zest, the one and only theme for mobile commerce success. A solid base for your online store that is more flexible than flexibility. Create an immersive experience in product discovery. Showcase your products in style in a breeze. Boost your marketing efforts with Zest's built-in tools, empowering you to engage with your audience and drive sales. And especially, built with the success of mobile commerce in mind. It's time to create an incredible shopping experience with minimal setup time. And ensure a hassle-free experience for your customers. Ready to take your mobile commerce game to the next level? Join the revolution with Zest.
In this final section, Wild Fork shares detailed information about their mission, values, processes, and recipes, using a combination of images and text to engage customers. Head back to Foxify to set up a similar design. By utilizing the stack feature with zero spacing and 2 columns layout has a balanced 50-50 image-to-content ratio, you can create a section that offers a clean, eye-catching, and well-organized appearance that enhances the overall visual appeal. First, set up the content section. For the heading, use a stack block to create a 2-line heading with 2 different font sizes, as shown. Next, add 2 paragraph blocks to display the longer content. Take the time to tweak the settings as needed and add your desired content to these text blocks. In particular, with the paragraph block you are editing, you can bold any content to achieve the results as in the video. Next, for the remaining columns, add an image block, customize its size, and select the image. Similar to what we did in the second section, once the first block displays the content accurately and matches our design requirements, you can duplicate the image with text block. This allows you to easily edit and adjust the content for other columns, streamlining the process and saving time. Next, update the content and images for the duplicated blocks. This process is quick and straightforward when working with blocks that share similar designs. After updating the content and images for each block, here is the final result for this section. Now our page is ready to view. Let's review the entire product template we created in this video. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video on how to build a converting About Us page like Wild Fork using Foxify Page Builder app. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials to help you take your store to the next level. Thank you for watching.